All right, welcome, folks. My name's James Dickie. This is Renee. Thank you for joining our live webinar. We've got a great program in store for you tonight. Seville and Rachel Ko will be our special guests delivering the information to you. And I'm getting a message here that says, can you guys hear me okay?
I hear you.
You're fine.
Awesome. Okay, it's going through. Let me tell you just a little bit about Seville. Seville has been a fitness professional here in the Kansas City area for over 10 years. And he says he never, he worked in the fitness field, also in network marketing, but he never earned more than about $3,000 a month in his fitness career, which is normal and not bad at all. But the thing that's remarkable is that when Seville joined and started working with WorldGN here within 6 months, he's been able to eclipse the income I've been able to earn as a physician. And that's pretty significant because we're talking about income in the range of 40,000 plus a month consistently. So what took me 11 years of higher education plus another nearly 20 years of practice, Seville and Rachel have done in 6 months here. So it's a significant business model. Seville is doing now over $500,000 in product sales every week, and making great progress. He's got a fabulous mentor, Ramasio Fulcher, who's also in the uplines here. So real excited to introduce Seville. Seville's also become a personal mentor to me, even though he's younger than me. He's really got some things together, and I really appreciate him, and couldn't be more pleased to introduce you to double president Seville Ko.
All right. Can you hear me loud and clear, James?
Yep.
Awesome. Hello, Renee. Nice to see you. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and begin here. And ladies and gentlemen, for sure, I definitely encourage you to visit our full income disclosure at worldgn.com. And now, of course, there's no guarantees, but it takes hard work and dedication. This is no lottery ticket. Not sure what you decided to press play or enter tonight, but you're definitely going to see some amazing results here, but you'll see a wide variety as well too. So I definitely encourage you to visit the full income disclosure at worldgn.com. Now, with that being said, all that's exactly true. I'm born and raised here in Kansas City, and have really been pretty steady on my path, health and fitness being a passion. But just like James said, I had 5 years experience in network marketing, but really from a results basis, never produced more than $500 a week. So over here at World Global Network, my wife and I, we are the number 6 income earners here, and we've enjoyed a lot of success. But I definitely want to show you exactly why we have the recipe over here that's not only duplicating success all throughout the organization, but is a true environment that regular people like you and me, where we can attract such high caliber professionals, just as James is introducing us, and that a lot of people here can win together. So here we go. So I love this quote here by Bill Gates, and really just saying that whatever you do as your personal habits, you should keep those as a hobby. But this big secret to success is being able to detect where the world is going and how to get there first. It's called identifying trends. Now, speaking of trends, this is the wearable technology trend. When I knew about wearables, I was generally aware that it was emerging. I could clearly see from a regular consumer basis. But when I took a closer look, and this is all according to Forbes, I was absolutely blown away from a business standpoint. In 2016, 126 million devices of wearable technology were sold all the way around the world, bringing it to a $14 billion evaluation. By the year 2020, this number is going to grow to over 411 million pieces sold, bringing it to $34 billion, and we're talking about $20 billion of growth. So you're talking about $20 billion of growth in less than a 3-year window. That's what we call a massive wearable technology trend. Now, I realized a few things, too, when I'm talking about technology, is that technology doesn't slow down, technology doesn't go backwards, and technology doesn't wait for you or me to understand how it works or to change the world as we know it. Just look around at some of the world's most explosive businesses today and companies, Facebook, Twitter, Uber, Airbnb, Tesla, I think it was last month, Amazon purchased Whole Foods for over $13 billion. It's pretty plain to see that if you want to make a fortune, if you can get involved in the technology, that's definitely a race that you want to be involved in for sure. Now, I'm definitely going to show you in the next few slides of how we're truly bridging this marriage between wellness and technology. And I'm about to walk you through our graduation from the wearable technology industry of typical weight loss fitness trackers. So I loved the fact that this would actually carve its way into healthcare, or better yet, true parameters or bioparameters that actually do tell you a true story about your health. We're talking your heart rate, your breath rate, your mood, your energy. It even has a panic button that you can double tap, the SOS button. It can GPS drop your location to your loved ones anywhere in the world. Calories, has a guardian function that you can track how your loved ones are doing 24/7 from your smartphone, your steps, and numerous plugins, and so much more for sure. Now, one of the biggest things that we just released last month that also is a differentiator is our Helo App Store. So Open API. If you follow the story of Apple came out in the time that was dominated by Motorola, Nokia. And, it wasn't just because of their hardware. It was because of their software. They were the first company that came out with the App Store. They started with about 800 apps. And today they have about 2.3 million apps in the App Store. And all that revenue through what's called microtransactions triggers about $3 billion in revenue for Apple every single month. There's even a new reality show that says Planet of the Apps. So it's really exciting when you take a closer look there as well, too. So it's a big, big win. It's a win for the company. It's a win for app developers, and it's a win for customers and distributors as all the added value is being added to our customer base. And all of this triggers a huge upside on residual income as all of our products and features are just truly going to be limitless now. Now, that's just what we currently have. It is official, if you haven't heard, that yes, we have filed 2 patents that this will be the first non-invasive blood sugar monitor as well, and even blood alcohol. So just imagine if, because there's 1 in 10 people in the entire world that suffer from diabetes. I think it's 30 million alone in the US that are actually diagnosed, I should say, with diabetes. That's pretty much as if all of Canada had diabetes, right? So just imagine if just, 1% of all those people around the world said, you know what? Yes, I'll try that. That's billions of dollars in revenue just like that, because it's who wouldn't want to not have to prick their finger for sure. Germanium stones help increase blood circulation and blood flow. And blood flow, that is the key to everything, as far as faster recovery, stable energy, mood, and germanium stones, you put those in the wristbands here also, and that helps with that as well. So you get 5 color band pack options, as in you can change the wristbands to, match the outfit, the outfit or your energy, right? So you can change that up. It's a great conversation starter. Wow, what is that? Where'd you get that? That doesn't look like a Fitbit. And there's truly just no comparison. We've been featured all over Fox News now multiple times nationally. And it was just this January that Toshiba, because we are partnered with Toshiba, by the way, if you hadn't heard that, Fortune 500 company. They're 100 years old and worth nearly $54 billion. This is Toshiba's debut into the smart band category, is the Helo LX. So this announcement was made as a preview in January, and that was a really big deal. And we just recently were voted the #1 product in all of direct sales as well too. So it's really exciting because truly all the stars are aligning. Now, all that's in the potential, but really, hey, show me the results. How are you guys doing so far? So we are actually 9 months into the launch of the United States alone. World Global Network is a 6-year-old publicly traded company, but with the Helo, this product, we just started here in the US and are now going all the way around the world. So coming out of our pre-launch, we have actually sold over 500,000 units, and right now we own 5.3% market share. 5.3% market share. Fitbit, Garmin, Samsung, and then World Global Network. So when you let that sink in, because our goal here at World by 2020 is to capture 3% of the market share. 3%, we turn into a $3 billion company, and we pay out 50% of the gross revenue. And ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see, you can read the charts, that we are well off to a great start here as well too. In fact, you could do your homework. There's never been a product that has owned 5.3% market share coming out of the gate that was just brand new, just coming out of pre-launch. So really exciting. The BioZen. So the BioZen, this helps prevent and reduce what's called electrosmog. Electrosmog is the official coined scientific term, and now is official, that our cell phones, they give off low emissions of radiation. And those can actually, if you've ever, had a lot of video game binges or House of Cards or computer, whatever, you get that migraine behind your eyes. That's part of the negative impacts of electrosmog, lower sleep quality, and it can definitely damage your DNA over the long haul as well too. Okay, so you put these on the back of your mobile devices, and this is more information that's more widely known over in Asia. As here at World, we're bringing this here over to North America as well too. Our Infolio phone. So the Infolio phone, this one's actually being coming out fourth quarter as well, 2017 communications. So this was our product, the older model that actually took us to the top 100 by itself. So this is the newest version in the Infolio phone, and very obviously kind of looks like the iPhone, except for it's about half the weight, and it has a 4-day battery life. That's right, a 4-day battery life, and also has the BioZen built into this. So it's going to be safe for your home, safe for your kids. As Mr. Antonio DeRosa, this is his latest brainchild right here. So our CEO, his name is Fabio Galdi. He's been the CEO of World Media, Technology, and World Global Network here for 6 years. And what I loved about his resume, as we got the chance to meet him just a few days into the business, and as we've grown here as part of the President's Council, Fabio, he's got his whole life's work here at World. I love the fact that he's always been on the creation side of products and technology. And so that says a lot, that literally he's the brain. He's the brain behind the operation, which is pretty awesome. So he's in the ground floor here. Our U.S. headquarters is in Miami, and our international headquarters is in Italy. But Fabio made sure he moved his whole family here to make sure that the U.S. launch goes off amazing. So more from the corporate officers, we have Dr. Alessandro Senatore, as he's our COO and co-founder as well. And these guys, man, they have a good time together, and they're literally in the trenches with us. They ask and give a lot of feedback here to the leaders. And they've been doing business together for well over 10 years as well also. So Mr. Antonio DeRosa, our Chief Design Officer, he is our brains behind the sexy, sleek models that we have here with all of our products. And Antonio, he was the concept designer for Apple. And long story short, he's an award-winning designer. So he's great at what he does. So those of you, maybe you don't know anything about network marketing. You've never really taken a serious look. So these are some things that you want to look for. A AAA+ rating. We're part of the Direct Sales Association. There's tens of thousands of network marketing companies. There's only 500 that actually go the distance to being accredited. And so out of those companies, there's less than 20 that actually have a AAA+ rating. So we're one of those as well too. We've been in the top 100 for 2 years in a row out of all the direct selling companies. And we just got voted the #1 product in all direct sales as well too. So that's really exciting because you have a product-driven business. And from a company standpoint, we're well on our way as we're also part of the top 100 for 2 years as well. So more facts for some of you bigger business minds in the room. So for me, with the stock prices here, WRMT, you definitely want to go look that up for sure. And just look up the 12-month history. This really tells you and matches up with the whole story here at World. It was just last year that there was low as 26 cents. When we joined about 6.5 months ago, it was about $1.60 a share. $1.60 a share. So we've gotten to see it reach several peaks, well above $23 a share. And it's truly awesome because we get a chance to just truly build ground floor with a technology company that's absolutely going all the way to the moon. So there's no secret. The key to mastering financial freedom is how's the portfolio, right? How's the stocks looking? So it's amazing because we really we're helping drive the sales and drive the production. So we're getting to know, where the company's headed. And just because we're public, that's why we're attracting such a wide range of professionals that would never put their name or their brand or the company next to network marketing. Our global master distributors, Nat and Shanita Puranaputra, these are definitely a couple of names you want to get to learn to pronounce, and definitely need to learn the history of them, because they are truly just blazing a trail. They actually are the sole responsible for all this massive movement over the last 13 months, and good mentors of ours. And I'll definitely show you their results here on the next page. So we have over 10 global offices all the way around the world as well also. So business for home, there's well over 110 million people that do network marketing, by the way. So business for home, they keep score. Let's just keep them as the scoreboard for the industry, okay? So number 4, that slide I just showed you, they've been involved here for about 13, 14 months now, and they just shattered the industry record. They're the fastest to get up to over $1.2 million per month in personal commissions. Their daughter and son-in-law, Natita and Chad Chong, they're the number 1 earning millennials, as they've now just had their 1-year anniversary. But in 10 months, they got up to it, $750,000 per month as well. My mentor, Ramasio Fulcher, number 42 in the whole world, the fastest president millionaire and double president millionaire, who got involved and went from unranked to, in 6 months, number 42 in the whole world at $263,000 per month. I could go down to number 133, Jeremy Roma, 195 at Mike Sims. Just all our new president millionaires that are from the United States over the last 6 to 9 months, which is really amazing. So as you can see, we truly do have all the key components here. From a company standpoint, how's the company doing? How's their standings, all of that, the products, okay, innovation, as you can see with life sensing technology, the market trends, the timing in the marketplace for sure, the leadership, okay, the dream team, as I like to say, from the corporate and the field side. Last thing, how do you get paid? So there's 3 options here for you to get started, okay? You're either an A, a B, or a C. In an A, you want to enroll in the customer referral program. A B, you want to become just a customer, just get single products. Or C, become a customer and get access to the bundles with the most savings as well too. So speaking of the bundles, with the premium bag, you're actually going to save, it actually is about $1,500. So instead of paying full price, $349 for one, you are getting 6 of our Helos and 6 of our band sets as well, and 6 of our germanium plates and 6 of our bios in also. So tons of good value there. What do you do with the extras? You wear 1, you wear 2, you sell the other 4 for a nice little 60% margin on those as well too. Okay, so those are the 4 to customers who just want to be customers. Family pack, same concept. You're going to have 1, have 2 if you have a significant other, and you can sell the other 2 to customers who just want to be customers for a nice profit margin. So it's going to give you 4 of our Helos and 4 of our band sets and 4 of our germanium sets and 4 of our Biozen as well too. So tons of good value there also. If you wanted to go all in, you can go in with the Biozen, and you can add the Biozen onto any pack there as well. Anyone who's purchasing from your website, you get a 10% fast start commission from that as well too. Step number 2, become a team builder. Yes, you can see on the very bottom, you could build it with single bands. That's okay. You're just going to have to work 5 times as hard, and you're going to be at 10%. Okay, team builder executive, you're going to build with the family bundle or the premium bundle. Okay, they get started with that, 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Now you've unlocked your 20% for life. We're halfway through the comp plan. Here we go. Become a team developer. Become a team developer. If you enroll Renee on the left, help her find 2, and you enroll Bob on the right, help Bob find 2. Now you're at team developer. Now you've unlocked your check match for life, and now we're just moving through the ranks. And you get up to 10% and up to 10 generations of a check match as a nice little additional layer. $1,000 monthly card bonus for all of our diamonds who qualify 4 weeks in a row. Diamond Life holidays, company paid trips, 5-star, just truly, truly, truly world class. I'm so amazed every time that we get together. So here's an example of the rank advancements that unlock the different layers of the check. So as you move up and you get better with the company, you're unlocking additional layers to your paycheck. So the loyalty membership. So for those of you, just definitely keep your business hats on. So there's some great benefits for the business side and for the customer side as well too. So you have 5 of the Helo app pros. So if you wanted to store more of your health vitals, or if you wanted to SOS with more people, then that's when the membership would come into play. You get an additional protection program. You get 75 loyalty points. So if you stay on for 12 months in a row, you can use the loyalty points to buy the newest Helo or Folio phone, whatever product choice that you like. Also, you're going to earn a 1% check match on all of your production. So that's where the 21% on the binary comes from. The 1% is paid out at the end of 12 months. So very, very affordable. We have 78% retention rate on it as well. And as you can see, the total value versus the total investment, a huge, huge win. So how do you stay active in the USA, Canada, Japan, and Europe? Is your minimum quota is 30 SV per month. 30 SV per month is your monthly quota. Okay. Well, quota. How much? What is that? It's as low as one loyalty membership. Okay. So very low hanging fruit. You definitely should stay qualified. So I always love just giving props, man, to our leadership here, because that is so rare. And so for those of you that are brand new and maybe you don't know anything about network marketing, this is your lucky day, because you could not be under the influence of better leaders here, not just from a feeling standpoint, but from a results standpoint, from getting it done in record-breaking speed. So that's exciting, because you want to find someone who has what you want, and then you want to do what they do. Okay. So yes, it's true. We had the supercar program. As Fabio, we literally gave away 2 Lamborghinis, Rolls Royce, Porsches, Mercedes, paid for it in full, in cash. It was amazing to get to see and experience, and put your hands on the wheel. How many people can say that, right? They were cruising around on a Rolls Royce and Lamborghini same day. So really cool. And the last part with we do have an unlimited private jet program. So we said, Fabio, hey man, how about a jet? And there you go. He rolled that out this summer. So pretty amazing. It's just truly, as you can see, we're just all about having world-class experiences, the lifestyle, as you're moving and grooving with your business and everything too. I mean, who doesn't want that? Just imagine what this would do for your business. Hey, Renee, look, I know you're a teacher. You might not believe in this network marketing thing. We're going to jump on the plane. Let's have a meeting in Italy. There you go. You can bring James. How about that? So very exciting, the possibilities and really the memories that you can create that way too. Okay. So it's truly revolutionary. No competitors. We're the only show in town in the network marketing scene. So that's an easy conversation. Not a bunch of hidden joining fees. No monthly shipping. Category creator. 21% on the binary, all the way deep. 600,000 weekly match. Check match up to 10 generations. Diamond trips. Car bonuses. Not car leases. I said car bonuses. Okay. All right. So it's just really exciting. So timing and positioning is key, though. Let me just be perfectly honest with you, because every opportunity does have an expiration date. So those of you who choose to get involved here, we're going to put you at the top of that structure and give you the best positioning for the biggest override. Basically, is how this works. It's really exciting when you get a group of new people. Obviously, James is excited, but I still consider him new, just a couple of weeks here. So it's really exciting when you get a whole class of leaders to work together, put their best foot forward, and that's where the most money and the most fun can be made there for sure. So what I want you guys to do is let your host, let James know that you're either an A, a B, or a C. If you're a C means I'm out. Okay, definitely give them a referral, someone they can connect with, that this would be pretty exciting. If you're a B, tell them you're a B and ask your questions so we can get you the proper resources. You guys can connect and catch up and answer all those questions. If you're a C, if you're an A, last one. If you're an A, that means I'm in. So definitely text James or your host right away that I'm in. You just need a little help selecting which pack works best for you. So that way we can give you the best positioning as possible. So once again, though, guys, I just want to challenge you to just audit your current profession or business or side hustle right now. If everything went exactly perfect in the next 2.5 years, will you have had the chance to produce several generations of income. As you can see, this isn't a bunch of storytelling over here too. So these are the facts. We're literally breaking records and we're just getting started. That's the most exciting part. So guys, I come to you excited because all of you who choose to get involved, you'd be inside of our organization. So this comes with the package deal for sure. My wife, my support, our trainings, our teachings, and everything also. And I'm just really excited for you guys. So once again, guys, my name is Seville Ko, double president here at World Global Network. I'm definitely looking forward to working with all of you. And James, I'll turn it back over to you to close it out.
Mute button. There we go. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much, Seville, for presenting that. I can just tell you, again, from my medical perspective, we didn't talk about that a lot, but this is going to have a massive impact on how we practice medicine. And, just in 30 seconds or less, imagine your doctor, instead of just having a single blood pressure measurement when you walk in the office, that's taken by a nurse after you just got stressed out after being in traffic. And that blood pressure really doesn't mean a whole lot to the doctor. What do you do with that? Versus if I can access a data that shows me what your blood pressure has been every hour of the day for the last 6 months, tells me a lot more. For example, if your blood pressure is trending high for a couple of weeks, I can look at your sleep graph and see, oh, you're not sleeping very well. Obviously, you got too much cortisol in your system. No wonder your blood pressure is high. It's not a blood pressure problem. It's a sleep problem. I mean, on and on and on. The amount of data that this thing is going to collect for us is going to revolutionize the way that we practice medicine. It's unbelievable. Imagine the blood glucose when that comes out here in a couple of months. Even for non-diabetics, for me, for an athlete, I want to know after I eat a bowl of Cheerios versus after I eat an orange versus after I drink a glass of orange juice, how's that affect my blood sugar? It's going to be, I'll tell you what, obesity is a blood sugar and insulin problem. And this is going to have massive impact on our ability to manage that. So I could go on, I said 30 seconds, or probably 2 or 3 minutes, but I could go on and on, but let me just tell you that this is not just about building the business. It's not just about a cute little smart band. This is going to really transform the way you practice medicine. And we will have competitors joining the field here in a few years, but we're the first to market and we are the industry leader. And I believe that with the team we have out there, people like Antonio De Rosa and Fabio Galdi, we'll stay ahead of the competition and continue to lead this pack. So big stuff going on here. And this is an opportunity to be in the front of a big tech trend. So get in now. I'd love to join partnership with anybody here. You can, if you text me or email me or call me after this call, and we'll get the next steps to you. You can also learn more information. Look at our 2-minute video or 5-minute video, additional stuff at superman.helo, HELO.life, superman.helo.life. So check it out there. You can get more information. And I really appreciate it. I feel honored by all of you joining this call, and look forward to connecting with you all shortly. Thank you so much.